Hello, this is Alyssa Jones with Bista Solutions, and today we're going to talk about an introduction to Odoo CRM. We're going to walk through some questions for managers that we're going to answer. We'll go through a workflow diagram of Odoo CRM, and lastly we'll walk through an example, including a little bit of analysis based on the questions we asked. Often when people look at the CRM functionality of Odoo, they're really trying to answer some key questions that are going to help improve their business. Some of the questions that a manager might need to answer using the workflows in Odoo are: how does Odoo handle my sales pipeline? Can my items in my pipeline be automatically assigned to a particular salesperson? Does the order management system integrate into my pipeline? Can I see an overview of my sales pipeline with expected sales and dates? What integrations does standard Odoo CRM allow? Odoo provides you with tools to be able to answer these questions and to better manage your leads and opportunities. If you understand how to set up Odoo in the right way and analyze the results correctly. Before I show you the system, I would like to take you through the workflow of Odoo. This will give you a good understanding of how one object in Odoo flows to the next. A workflow diagram for a manufacturing company that produces barbecue smokers. The portion we'll be concentrating on is the first swim lane and the first object. A lot of companies rely on new business, whether it comes in on a contact us form on the website, via an email address, or even from an event that a sales member attended. Therefore, this is where the process usually starts. As you will see, once we are satisfied with the opportunity, it will be turned into a sales order. It then goes through the manufacturing, purchasing and inventory, and accounting process. Please review our other videos to go into further details of these applications. Now let's have a look at my Odoo database. This is my homepage with all my applications. We're going to concentrate on the CRM application you can see here. Once I click into the application, it will default to my pipeline. This is a list of all of my open opportunities. Depending on the access you have, you can remove this default filter and see all the opportunities across the company. One of the best integrations that Odoo has with CRM is allowing your sales emails to automatically come into Odoo. I have set up my sales email to come in and automatically create leads and opportunities. This is an example of where it has come in. You can see the message and it defaults in the customer information from the email. On top of the ability to integrate into emails, Odoo can also integrate into VoIP using Asterisk, OnZip, or AxiVox. This allows you to call from Odoo and track these calls against the documents or the contact card. Odoo also has the ability to track leads. Odoo leads are best described as potential opportunities, but you don't have a lot of detail yet. For example, let's say my company, Best Smokers Inc., recently went to an exhibition, and while our sales team were there, they got several business cards handed to them for potential future business, but didn't get much detail. All of these would be entered into leads. At the exhibition, Melissa handed me her card. She was from Fantastic Barbecues. I can either enter the information here in the internal notes, or I can decide if I want to create a new contact card for her. Okay, and my contact was Melissa Hart. She also provided me her phone number while we were there, and I can enter that. And I can save this lead, which will now appear in my list. Well, at this exhibition, I had Odoo on my phone and I had already put Greg's information in. He had asked me to call him next Monday, and I want to ensure I remember to do this. I can do this by scheduling an activity against the lead, and it will remind me close to the date to call Greg. I do this by selecting on my activities, choosing the activity I want to do, which is call, and enter the date. If I wanted to assign this to a different sales team member, I could, but this one is for me, and I can enter any other information I have. Lastly, I can select Save. You will see that the activity appears in my lists, and once I get closer to date, it will remind me that that lead and opportunity has a call. For now, it's going to sit in One Future. When you enter these leads, there is the ability for leads to be auto-assigned based on rules set up in the sales channel. So maybe you want all of your East Coast leads to be assigned to a particular sales member. This can be defaulted in the settings. This morning I called Tony and got some more details. Tony is interested in buying one of our 250-gallon smokers, a 50-gallon offset box, and a trailer mount. I now know that Tony is definitely interested, so I can convert this to an opportunity with an expected sales amount. I do this by selecting on Convert to Opportunity. I decide whether I want to merge it with existing or leave it as its own. And I decide if I want to create a new customer or if I choose not to link a customer yet. I'm not actually sure what customer Tony works for yet. He may just be an individual, so I'm going to create an opportunity. My expected revenue is $4,000. Okay. Putting in information such as the expected closing date, which I expect to be the 31st of May, or the expected sale amount, can help with the reporting that is then available. If I go back to my pipeline, you will now see that the lead appears in here as an opportunity. Odoo defaults to 5 stages and opportunities, 4 of which can be seen here. Lost is hidden, but new stages can easily be added or removed using the cog button next to the stages. The cards that you can see can easily be moved between stages by picking them up and dropping them into the new column. If I click into the opportunity that's been moved, it shows the date that it was moved and who moved it. So it is always being tracked. The final stage of CRM is the ability to create a quote or sales order directly from the opportunity. You can do this from the lead only on opportunity. For more information on creating a sales order, please review our sales video. For now, I'm going to mark this as one, and I'm going to create a quotation. And I can enter the products that I want. You can see once I've created a quotation that on the opportunity, it shows a linked sales order. You can create as many as needed, as sometimes you need to create multiple or they need to be cancelled and a new one created. Odoo has a lot of reporting, but one of the most important reports that Odoo CRM shows for management is the forecast report. This shows all of the leads that are coming up, when you expect them to come in, and the value. This also helps the team such as production planning to know if they need to pre-plan for stock in case a vendor has a long lead time. This is a quick introduction on how to use Odoo CRM, and as you can see, you can easily organize all your leads and opportunities, allowing you to report out and find key information. For example, potentially how many sales you're expecting and the value of those sales for the upcoming months.